Tell me who you are.
Buju, Wawashinashi Indigenica, so Gitchida Mishkabe, Manadu Mishkabe. Swiss good day, today we are in Wigawa, aka Keith Lusher,
What tribe?
Chairman of the Grand Governing Council of American Indian Movement, Anishinaabe Ojibwe, the Red Lake Nation.
Tell me the significance of the Turtle Island and the four
I was
drum.
just sharing, and I'll say it again. In our origin, when the Creator put us here, all races of man, red, yellow, black, and white here on Turtle Island, He provided all of us with the same teachings, the teachings of life, the medicines, and the best gift of all, He gave us all a drum. And He taught us those drums, the meaning of it, along with the songs, and how it represents the heartbeat of our Mother Earth. And when those instructions were all given to the four races of man, again, red, yellow, black, and white, He took us and He moved us to the four directions with the teaching and assurance to Him that we would always follow these ways and always look to our drum for medicine, for strength, for bringing our people together, for celebration, and for prayer. Over time, many of the other cultures started to lose that drum. The white man, the yellow man, and the black man, they drifted from that drum here on Turtle Island. But the true ancestral people, some of them still had that. Now, I was told this story when I was a young man, a child actually, and I looked for those drums my whole lifetime. I knew the red man, I knew our drum because we used it all the time. I grew up around it, we danced, we sang, we cried, we shared. And going through life, I found the black man's drum, traditional music, all the teachings, all the love in the same circle. And then I found the yellow man's drum. Matter of fact, we walked with them, they walked with us across the country, from Alcatraz to Washington, D.C. And they sang on their drums every day. But that was the yellow man's drum. The teachings were all there, the love, the sanctity, everything was there that we were taught about. And I spent many years looking for that white man's drum. I didn't know if it was Peter Tork, Ringo Starr, who was the keeper of that drum. I'd never seen that culture, that race of man, use a drum in a spiritual setting, and calling on the Creator and asking for His blessings and honoring Him and the people with that drum.
Do you think that have you found the white man's drum?
I found it.
You did? Okay.
I found it. I was fortunate enough to attend the first NGO meeting in Geneva, Switzerland, non-government organizations of the world with the American Indian Movement, International Indian Treaty Council. And while we were there, we brought our drum and we sang every night at Jean-Luc Foyer. All the people from all over, indigenous peoples that attended that first conference came to us because they heard the drum. And every night we would sing and sing. And then there were stories. They would tell stories about where their people are from, their origin. All of these things, beautiful things they would share with us about their people, along with the devastations that they had, which brought them there to the United Nations to try and address those concerns. But late one evening, after completing the song, another gentleman stood up to tell his story, and through an interpreter, he was behind me, and I didn't recognize the language, but through translation, in my mind, I was picturing, okay, he's Navajo, he's Papago, he's mountain, maybe he's White Mountain Apache. And I was thinking, because all the teachings he talked about were circular, the same as we were taught at the beginning. And he began to cry as he talked about this drum. The story took a turn. He talked about how that drum was taken and put into hiding before World War I.
Wow.
And worrying that it might be destroyed and lost forever. Well, the gentlemen that were in charge of putting that drum away lost their lives in that war. So that drum remained wherever it was. And without that drum, he spoke about how his circle, his people start falling apart. His young people start going down the mountain, taking on jobs and plants and stuff down the mountain, forgetting the traditional teachings that they followed in the mountain there. And at this point, I was so curious at who this was, I had to turn around and look. And what was really striking the most is he was
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
And when I turned to see who this gentleman was, I was surprised because he wasn't native at all. He was about a 5'2" German, I found out. And his story kind of closed that search that I was looking for my whole life. I found that white man's drum. He talked about it and how he wanted to get back to that, bring that so they could bring their children home. So that's 4 drums that were sent out in 4 directions. So I found the white drum, I found the yellow drum, the black drum, and of course we always had the red drum.